what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rage Slicks back with another video, man. I know that's a similar video to my last one, but don't worry though, guys. I got a new video dropping soon, man. Yeah, just keep waiting, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a banger, bro. It's gonna be a banger for sure, man. But yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys my controller settings because people were asking for my controller settings, so I was like, I never thought of making this video, but you know, I didn't think people would want to see, but you know, people were asking me, so I was like, I got y'all. Don't even worry, man. But before I do get into the settings, man, I want to say that I appreciate all the support I've been getting recently, man. And I do stream daily on Twitch. I will be streaming Warzone and other games as well, so go check me out. It's the same as my YouTube, twitch.tv/Rage Slicks all together. So yeah, guys, go make sure to check me out, man. Really appreciate it. It would mean a lot, man. And yeah, man. Anyways, let's get right into these settings, bro. All right, so. We're gonna go to like the I'm not gonna go over the controller settings. I'm also gonna go over my graphics settings for those of you got PC. So I use controller, but also sometimes also use keyboard, so I'm gonna be showing you guys both, but I don't know which one you guys, most of you guys probably use controller, so I'm gonna go with the controller settings first. I use it for the layout. I use the button layout. I use tactical flipped. Obviously the tactical flip is just so much better. That way you can go for easy drop shots and like slide around corners way easier, unless you have a scuffed and you don't really need to play on tactical, but I just play on a regular PS4 controller. So tactical flip, it's pretty easy. The only thing it switches, it just switches R3 in the circle. So the only thing it switches, everything else is the same. But I play on flipped. Since it's on flipped, you actually aim in to shoot with L1 and R1 instead of the triggers, because it's a little bit faster and it's just better in my opinion. Please don't use the triggers. Trust me, guys. The bumpers are way better. You have to get used to them at first, but trust me, when you get used to them, they are way better. So you want to use tactical flip. I mean, you don't have to use flips if you don't want to, but that's just what I use. And stick layout, default. I play on 10 dead zone because my controller has a little bit of drift. Horizontal stick sensitivity 8. They're both horizontal and vertical are both at 8. I was recently using 7, like not recently, probably like a week ago. I switched up to 8 and I like it a little bit better. I tried to go all the way up to 9, but 9 just was a little bit too fast for my liking. 8 is like that sweet spot. And then ADS and low and high zoom are both at 1. This is just a 5. Never change this. Aim response curve type dynamic, guys. Trust me, you guys want to use dynamic. Okay, dynamic, it gives you so much more aim assist. It's only good for people who have like precise aim, but let's just say once you're like on their body, like close to their, like when you're aiming at them, like it gets a lot slower, so it's easier to control your aim once you're aiming at them. But if your aim is all over the place, and I'd say just stick to standard. But if you have a pretty decent like aim or decent shot, use dynamic. Trust me, you would really like it. If you're not using this yet and you don't know about this, man, trust me, you gotta try it. Controller vibration disabled. Obviously I hate controller vibration. I don't know how you guys can play with controller vibration. It messes up your aim so much. Do not use it, please. Obviously aim assist and the rest, oh yeah, everything else is default, I'm pretty sure. Well, except for I'm using reload behavior. I do have this on contextual tap, that way you don't have to hold things to pick them up. I'm pretty sure everyone runs this already. If you don't run this, and I don't know, but yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody runs this. But that's all, everything for controller. I'm gonna go to general. I want to show you guys my FOV. I play on 115. I don't know if I showed this in my last video, but I want to show you guys anyways. So I play on 115 FOV, and then for graphics, I run. Well, I have a NVIDIA 2060 graphics card. So this is what I use for my display adapter. I play on 1080p. This is what I play on. Can't go any higher because I have a 1080p monitor, obviously. And a custom frame rate, I just put it on custom. And yeah, I put it at 75 because that's like mainly what I mean, monitor can only support 75 frames. So this is all depend. These like all these settings, most of these settings depend on your monitor. So don't copy my settings. These settings depend on you, on the equipment you have. So don't copy my settings. If you have a 1440p monitor and with that supports like 120 FPS, and you know, obviously you want to put the highest settings you can. None of this really matters too much. Okay, the textures, I have most everything I have normal. I don't have like, too much things that high, like streaming quality, texture resolution, texture filter. All these are normal. Particle quality, I have it high because it looks a little really blurry actually if you have it on low. So this, I'll have it on high. Bullet impacts, I have this enabled. This, I have all this disabled. Shadow map resolution, I have this on high because it makes the game look crispy. I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this is either. Particle lighting, I have this on ultra. Direct X-ray tracing, I have this enabled. So it looks nice. I have this disabled. Okay, go down here. Depth of field, I have this enabled. I don't know what this is. Or motion blur. I have these both turned off. Please don't play with motion blur, guys. Please. I know that makes the game look nicer. I know, but please, if you want a actual tactical advantage, do not play with motion blur. I beg you. I know so many people play with motion blur because it looks nice, and I get it, it does, but please don't use motion blur. If you actually want to get better at the game, turn off motion blur. Trust me, you will see so many more enemies when you're moving around, because with motion blur you're not going to be able to see them. Like, it's gonna be so hard to see people when you're like turning around and stuff, so please take it off. It's so much better. Film game, have that all the way 0. Why the hell would you want film game? Come on now. Dynamic resolution, have this disabled, and dynamic resolution frame rate target, I have this at 60. And I think that's everything. Oh yeah, let me show you guys my keyboard and mouse settings. My keyboard and mouse settings for mouse, this is honestly personal preference because everyone plays different sense, but this is what I use. I have 450 DPI on my mouse and I play at 11.15 sensitivity. I have ADS mouse sensitivity. I have all on relative. I have all this. I think that all of this is on default. For movement, okay, I have all this. This is default right here. Pretty sure, yeah, this is default. Move forward, I have this on W. Move backward, S. All these moving are the default. WASD. Use is F. Jump and mantle, I have this on space. Crouch and slide, I have this on. Oh wait, crouch and slide, what is this? Oh wait, hold on, we'll save this for later. Prone, I have this on left control. Change stance and slide, I have this on left shift. Okay, so sprint, tactical, sprint, and steady. And this is why what's it called? I had this over here on what's it called? Crouch slide. I have this. Oh no, never mind. This is something else. Crouch slide. Oh, that crouch slide is on shift. See, so I could because you know how over here I had it turned off, crouch and slide. This is why you put it on over here. So put it to shift, and it works for all those 3 things. I have this on Q. This doesn't really matter. Oops, keep on changing it. All this right here is default. I've never changed any of these things. Keybinds for this are fire weapon. This is default as well. Reload R. Next weapon 1, but I mostly just use a scroll. The scroll is way easier. Weapon mount. I have it as a little scroller. Just push it. Alternate fire B. Melee finishing move E. Use lethal equipment. I have it on one of my side buttons. These I have these as both my side buttons. I don't have 2 side buttons on my mouse, so you guys could use these on any other side buttons that you have. I only have 2, so this is the only thing I have on my side buttons. Night vision goggles, and I mean, I doubt you're ever gonna use night vision goggles. Use field upgrade X. Mission ability 4. That's for like, this is for like armor plates. I have my 4 set as for my armor plates. I don't think this is what it's set on, but it's separate. And weapon inspect I. Decrease zoom J. Loadout is number 1. Okay, kill streaks. You know, just have it number 3, 4, 5, 6. Kill streak, munition rule is K. I've never used this before. Armor plate is 4. Okay, this is what I have in my armor plate is 4. You could change it, but 4 is fine for me. If you find it hard to push 4, then you know, because you always have to put armor plates like a lot in Warzone. But if you don't find 4 comfortable, it feels fine to me. So it's pretty easy to press. So that's what I have it at. And this is E. You know, most of these, and the rest of these settings don't really matter. These are just like vehicle settings, and that's pretty much all my settings I have. I actually have this on play. Oh, okay, there we go. Don't even know I had on play 1. I don't remember that, but that was all my settings. Hope you guys did enjoy, man. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.